Chat, it is the final match. Nibra versus Jay. In what will decide who goes to the main events and who is sent home. Nibra of Team Power has what is truly pretty nice setup here for his car. I like it. Jay strikes first on the double. Nibra even has to give him the nice one. Because look, it was a nice one. Good wave dash on the wall to set it up. Jay tweeted earlier before playing in today's games after qualifying through the Saturday qualifier. Said, I'm ready to go 0-3 over the next day and get eliminated. But here he is, not 0-3. He has his chance to prove himself against what is a very solid 1v1 player. Nibra currently rated high in the ones leaderboard, as well as controls the Canadian scene in terms of 1v1 tournaments. I feel like grinds a lot of Canadian tournaments that maybe only Canadians can play in, but he seems to win them a lot. This is what I see on Twitter. Nibra crushing the Canadian one scene. But can he crush Jay and send himself to a very prestigious main event this Friday? Chance to play against some of the ones greats. We all want to sit here and watch First Skiller play ones, but you got to think lots of players who've been playing the ones game and crafting their skills. You got to think they really want to play First Skiller, have an opportunity to test their abilities against the widely renowned best to ever do it in North America. Nibra up 2-1. Jay trying to see what he can do here. Get himself a second. Nice outplay in the corner. First Killer proceeds to win tourney without dropping a single game. Yeah, that would be a little bit anticlimactic. It would be pretty impressive. Jay, player of Prestige Esports, of which we have had other Prestige Esports members playing in the game in games today. They might have already qualified. Diaz was looking pretty good. He is the other Prestige team member on their threes team. Jay, nice save. Dodge of the air dribble bump. And gets a lead. Jack, can you guys list off the names of the people who have qualified so far? I cannot stress enough that I literally don't even get to check. I just see what my new match is, and I go, because I've been getting all game 5s. I've been getting the final games for pretty much every last round. How about you do a match with OBTH and LWSK? Are they like beefing with each other right now? Let's see. Wisty is qualified in that last game. We saw Forky qualify, so we know at least 2. Flitz, Forky, Diaz, Roxers, Wisty. That's a solid squad. I could definitely see that squad qualifying. So far, nobody who made it through the open qualifier has qualified, right? Or Roxers. Roxers actually technically did, but only because the man doesn't respond to me. I absolutely would have put him in as an invite, but I swear I haven't been able to talk to him in forever. So that is technically an open qualifier who wins. Jay, a 4th. I jinxed Jay. I don't know if I want to say it now. Does it make it a real caster's curse if I say it while casting Jay? I had thought he had already gotten 3 wins, so I talked about him in the main event. But I won't do that here, right? That would curse him. And as I do that, throws a what a save to Nibra, and Nibra ties the game in game 1. Wait, yes, okay, he does. Pretty sure he ties the game. Nibra, the no-jump kickoff is kind of crazy. I've never really seen anybody get away with a no-jump kickoff, but definitely got away with it there. It was either a no-jump or a really small single jump. Jay, nice angle. Good shot. Get himself a 5th. Over the top with Nibra, and then he's got Nibra pre-flipping right behind him, coming to take him off the map, so he has to get it clean. Does. Chat, just so you know, mods are going to clean up your messages if you're talking not in English. That's because we are zero-head Americans who only know English. But for all we know, you're saying mean things to the streamer. Wisty starting a dribble here and ends up just playing it slow. Jay's not going to challenge. He is not going to outplay himself. He's going to let Jay see if he leaves open a window, and he does. Axel Benito, you love me. You don't even know. Just kidding. Love you too, chat. Oh, Jay missed wave dash. Oh, sorry, not Jay. Nibra missed wave dash. Jay wasn't able to capitalize. Didn't really have enough boost to make a play. Nibra's going to set himself up for an air dribble from the wall and sandwiches himself the ball on the ground. Not the best way to get a flip reset with the ground. Usually just want to put your 4 wheels on the ground if you want to get your flip back that low. Jay tapping it over Nibra. Nibra in an attempt to keep his possession going and turn and surprise Jay. Instead, lobbed Jay a very convenient pass. Jay up 6-5. Jay bumped and prevented from being able to extend his lead to 7-5. Oh, Goodles, what up, man? Nice shot placement, but really, you gotta wonder, you gotta scratch your head a little bit. What's Jay doing here on offense? On defense, picking up some pads and then slamming the brakes right at the moment that Nibra's about to shoot. He must have been worried about Nibra placing it behind him. Sometimes it's a bit of a coin flip. He certainly got the coin flip wrong. Jay, open net, a 7th. You guys have been going back and forth, but the clock winds down. The edge becomes bigger and bigger when you take a 1-goal lead. Jay certainly liking his position here with 37 seconds and a slight lead. We're trying to chip it past him at midfield, and even though he didn't do so, he is going to tie it right back up. So why do we even talk about leads? These guys are slamming in goals every 5 seconds. We've got 4 more goals left in this 27 seconds before this game is decided. Ooh, big miss by Nibra. Jay gets an 8th. This is the end of the day kind of game, I think, from both these guys. They've played a very long day to both of them. We commend them greatly. Playing through 5 best-of-5s, and even more importantly, think about when you play in a tournament. Probably play 5 best-of-5s, maybe not even more. Or maybe even more. But when you lose, you're out. Nibra, this would be the most clutch finish. Oh my goodness, Nibra. Jay's going to give himself a what a save. Nibra, he's in the zone. He says, I'm not tired. I know I've played 5 best-of-5s, but I've still got the sauce. As he gets a flip reset to tap it past Jay. 5 seconds still left on the clock. Once again, we're tied. But as I was saying, you normally don't have to play through losses. If you lose once or you lose twice, usually you're not getting to play more than through 2 losses, so you don't have to have the mental fortitude to wait a second. Nibra, oh my goodness. Jay's going to throw the wow because Nibra was so close to not even needing overtime. That ball was 70% of the way through as it hit into the ground. Now can Nibra clutch it out and complete his little bit of a comeback here in the final minutes? That demo, that should be it. It would take quite the choke. As my first touch friends say. But Nibra did not. 9-8. Nibra with an overtime win in game number 1. Another barn burner as we would expect this late in the tournament. Game number 2. Nibra and Jay. Will every game go to overtime? What a way it would be to end today's qualifying bracket. Lots of Rocket League 1v1 played today. Lots of friends helping us cover the event. Lots of happiness in the air, wouldn't you agree, chat? Jay going to dunk this right off the top of Nibra. And Nibra throwing in the nice one. GG's, holy cow. Jay Fano just absolutely calling the whole game because Nibra won game 1 for the whole match. These wheels goes nice. Yeah, this is a great setup. Great preset for Nibra. Oh, nice outplay. 1-1. Jay is just on his way to getting a goal here, right? What is Nibra doing? Felt like Nibra could have pressured the play a little bit better. He just needs to turn and bump, right? I mean, he can't go grab boost. He doesn't have time for that. He needs to stop Jay from getting that shot that he did. That's the way he does that. He uses his boost, turn in towards Jay, and just bump him off the play. Or at the very least, make him adjust his shot. Jay is going to win a kickoff goal and get himself up 3-1. Jay is very mechanical. Yeah, lots of players who main threes, which is the case with Jay, are very mechanical ones players, very aerial based. They like double touches, which is something that most ones players avoid. You know, it's not that strong of a play. It gets very easily cleared for counters on you know, a mistaken attempt. So you don't see him set it up for it often, but then you'll see a threes player come in who's just with reckless abandon just starts slamming the ball off the back wall and looking for doubles. Game 5 couldn't happen. No way. On my stream, no games go to game 5. Nibra, nice fake. Jay's going to play the goal line defense. He's going to take the risk, essentially getting juked. Our playoffs today, no, they are not. In fact, the main event isn't even today. These are qualifying Swiss. And then we will move to the main events Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Exclamation point, swap. If you want to see what the main events will look like, when they'll happen. Friday is going to be the March Madness day, chat. You just can't miss Friday. You know, it's just going to be too much fun. If you miss the other games, like, you could still just watch them on YouTube, just make sure they don't get spoiled. And it's like not that bad. But the March Madness experience with 18 games going on at once, you have to be at Friday's event. Nibra. Just a direct shot on net off the kickoff, trying to get Jay out of position on defense. Even though the shot isn't strong, maybe Jay will open an opportunity for Nibra. Hasn't so far. Nibra this time taking a much tougher shot. Not trying to rely on Jay's mistake, but trying to just outplay him. Misses wide. Kind of two sides of offense right there. The degree of difficulty you take on your shot, how much you're banking on mistakes from defense versus relying on your own outplay. I mean, the bad sides of both were debuted. You bet $9,000 on Jay. You put 9,000 Ethereum on him, you mean? Nibra actually just cut that ball towards Jay. Jay was shadowing like out by the midfield. Nibra could have got it past him, but instead cut it out to him. Prioritizing keeping the ball centered over eventually keeping it past, but then tapping it into the corner where might not have been able to find much offense from. Nibra 1-2. Trying to set a pass up for the volley. Jay's able to get a pretty strong clear despite not having boost. He needs to get one final touch. A touch can come by bumping Nibra because he was slightly out of position. No matter what it was, it had to be something. And Jay, did he just snipe the net? Wow, impressive shot by Jay. Gonna put himself up 2 here. A little late into this game. Still tons of time on the clock. The Jay way, man. Jay Fano, big fan of Jay. Does he know Jay? Just appreciate a person with the same name as him. We'll never know. 8-hour uptime. I I don't know if it'll even be our longest stream. I think our longest stream was FeerFest 2. 9 hours something. 9.5, I think is what it ended up being. But yeah, I signed myself up for this insane day. I think I set it up so that the main event, I'm going to have time in between, which is probably better. Probably better, because there's going to be some really good games. Probably don't want to be too burnt out towards the end of the day. There should be time in between for me to maybe eat, rest, close my eyes, walk away from the lights of my computer. The Daniel Marathon was pretty long. That was probably #1 stream of all time. That one was the previous record, but FeerFest beat it out in terms of length. So FeerFest 2, #1 length. Second was the Daniel Marathon. Jay taking it to the skies, up 6-3. Trying to tap it over Nibra and actually succeeded by tapping it hard enough that it hit the ceiling and bounced underneath. Nibra cannot challenge all the way. FeerFest 2 was long AF. Yeah, Reed who has to work the Wikipedia, he's like, trust me, dude. FeerFest 2 was long. Doesn't have to do anything, by the way. I said had to work Wikipedia. Man does it out of the kindness of his heart. Jay is going to tie up this series. You can tell by the fact that Nibra doesn't even turn to try and clear this one away. He has accepted that he'll be taking a loss. At least that's what it seemed like. Maybe he'll reset here at the next kickoff. Look to see if he can win it in kickoffs. This feels so long because of Swiss. I mean, it is long. It's as long as FeerFest was. At the end of the day, it's the full day today has been just as long, right? Pretty close, at least. 2 regions back to back, no breaks. Yeah, I did 3 different region type tournaments in FeerFest. It was like MENA main event, and then EU qualifier, and then NA main event, all back to back. That's what made for the longest day previously. We started streaming at 9 a.m., a little bit before 9 a.m. today. I ate a little bit of food. I was like, dude, I'm going to be stuck. There's not going to be a break in between. So I went and like grabbed a little bit of snacks before. Other than that, just been sitting at this desk grinding. But you know who's also been grinding is the players. And while I've had to do it twice as long, it is not nearly as mentally draining, I imagine, as playing 1v1s. So I think they have it tougher than me. Game number 3. Nibra and Jay. Jay winning game 2. Nibra, a quick lead. Yeah, the scoreboard sometimes is not super intuitive, but the blue and orange scores on the left and right suggest how many games they've won. Did Fork Goat make it? No. Main Goat 101 did not make it, but Forky did. Exclamation point scoreboard? No. That's no. Boy triggers. No, that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to look with your eyes. I don't know if you don't have the stream open, but what he was suggesting is you look at the stream. Main David 101 is the GOAT. Yeah, it's true. It's unfortunate. Main Goat 101 will regain. We'll see him next time. Cheeky Nightbot. Yeah, with the little wink. Stream not open. Only chat. All right, I'll tell you what. It's 1-1. It's 1-1, Nibra and Jay. KM has. Wait, Jay just slammed a ball off the back wall and let Nibra get an easy 4th. Don't KMS. Don't be saying that. We love you, Jay. You've been playing a solid 1s match so far. Should you put tallies instead of numbers for series? Yes, I agree. Tallies are better, but they're harder to do. I already had this scoreboard set up. You can tell we're all about efficiency over sleek, style, pizzazz. It takes us a long time to earn pizzazz here at the Feer stream. What happened with Forky? He won. There wasn't really much to it. much won his game. Won all his games. Jay scoring a second. Was giving himself a hard time start of this game because Nibra was off to a quick one. Of course, he always had it in him. 2 goals and back within striking distance. Of course, as I say that, Nibra will extend it to 3. Nibra wave dash kickoff. Touch is too heavy, but he ends up making it work. Jay making a mistake on this back line. I'm not sure. Oh, this is a tough read, actually. Yeah, it's pretty tough. Tougher than it looked like from Nibra's perspective. Seemed like Jay shouldn't have been missing, but understandable why Jay missed. Nibra trying to break this open. I think all things equal, coming into this game, Nibra would certainly be the favorite in a ones match. The way Jay has been playing today, hard to say that Nibra is necessarily as heavily favored as you might think. Both of them making it to this game 2-2. Jay, flip reset, can you get the double? No. How are the other games going? All the games being streamed, yes. Did we have no forfeits in the North American bracket? Did the North American bracket get played completely out? Oh, it looks like Hazo just beat Bambi 3-0. So I think that was the last chance for Mexico. They had 2 players in the event. Bambi was eliminated. Jay with the tilt. It's all right. The best of 5 series bakes in second chances if he doesn't end up getting this one. No forfeits. Wow. Yeah, we'll definitely rock the best of 5 then. Definitely questioned it with the EU when we had so many people drop out, but North America, man, gritty. Able to just grind it out. NA just has a better mindset than EU. It's crazy to suggest. But maybe it is, man. At least the players here grinded it out. But no, some of the players had no choice. Like we talked about before, players were winning and they had to leave. And that's not them. Did Forky lose? He did not. 10-2, halfway through this game. Chatting about the rest of the matches. Because it seems like Jay maybe checked out a little bit. Can't win a kickoff. That can be tough. Right now, he just needs to do what he needs to do, stay relevant in the match as a whole. Has to brush off the current score of this game. Maybe bring it back. Maybe just get a little bit of momentum, a little bit of confidence. Make sure he's capable to finish out the series. It looks like both our other games were 3-0 sweeps. Aegis takes down Daunt in a 3-0. So Aegis and Hazo qualifying the main event alongside Wisty, Flitz, Diaz, Forky. No, Daunt lost. Oh, did I say Daunt won? I did not mean to say that. Aegis beat Daunt. And what was that? I forget who beat Bambi. Hazo. Nibra has a lot of stamina. Anybody who's playing this long has some serious stamina. And Nibra is somehow getting powered up here late into the game. Bumps Jay around. No, you said the right thing. Oh, gotcha. What you were saying. You're saying, no, Daunt lost. Got it. (13-2). This is a whomping for sure. But it's not over. And by that I mean the series is not over. This game is over. Yeah, I'll let you. I don't mind him forfeiting this game. I don't think we're going to see a 14-2 swing the other way. No Kinsei Frenchie though. Could be. Could be if we kept rolling this one. But we'll call it there. Give Nibra the win. Jay, can he regain? Crucial moment right here. I think when you go down as heavily as Jay just did, you need to see a lead on that scoreboard, and you need to see it quick. Nibra, I imagine Nibra probably didn't mind that forfeit either. I mean, I think he almost would have wanted Jay to forfeit even earlier, so he's obviously in the zone, playing really, really well. I imagine he would want to extend that to the next game as soon as possible. So we'll see if Jay cannot have that happen. Can he break what is an unfortunate streak for him? Something about the mental reset of switching the game. Wait, did Nibra just own goal? That'll do it! Jay! He has a 1-0 lead. Nibra might have own goal of the event so far. Definitely has own goal of the event. We had another good own goal, but that is own goal of the event for sure. And Jay couldn't have needed it more. He knows Nibra has a chink in the armor. He will not be playing perfect for this game. In fact, at this rate, Jay doesn't even have to do anything and he'll win. But Nibra ties it right back up, shakes off the rust, and sets up a pass to himself. Shot off the volley, and Jay can't get there. Definitely own goal of the event, for sure. A prestigious award, no doubt. But it will be going to Nibra until somebody dethrones him. Nibra, air dribble. Jay's having a tough time with 50s. He's going to continue to have a tough time as he cannot keep this from sliding underneath him. Nibra has scored every goal so far this game. Not a good sign for Jay. He is within one. He hasn't scored yet. Nibra power shot. Jay will be able to save it easily. Evo still has the yet to play, so the award is very much up in the air. Does Evo have legendary own goals? I feel like everybody has had on occasion some weird own goals. Jay, he's tying it up. That is some offense from him that we haven't seen in a bit. Comes off the back. A decently poor touch by Nibra. That's the way it's going to be. This deep into the events today, it's all about who can play at a reasonable level. I have a feeling you throw these guys deep into the session, into ranked, and they are not playing at the caliber they normally do. So that's what I would guess. Nibra, great avoidance of the J bump. Able to get the shot from the ceiling and gain a lead. Feer, you once dubbed Evo the king of own goals in your own tournament. Well, that sounds like me. Sounds like something I might do. You gotta understand, it is a shell of Feer on the mic right now. He has been streaming for 8 hours. To be fair, it only ended up being 9 matches instead of 10 like we thought we were gonna have to do. Things we do for content, chat. You just have to follow the stream. Otherwise, it's not even worth it. Jay, trying to find a tight angle. Content, baby. Gotta love the content. You know, running out of YouTube videos, no worries. Just run a 10-match day and you're good to go. Feer Plus gonna have a very nice backlog. Yeah, Feer Plus is gonna get some serious videos. Feer Plus gonna have some videos, if you know what I'm saying. There are gonna be some absolute bangers that are gonna end up on Feer Plus. I can tell right now. Jay working his way back into this match and this game. Has himself tied. Certainly a turnaround. The 14-2 affair of the previous game. I think he got double Brazil. But now, all of that is wiped clean. Nice challenge. Jay not going to be able to find a tight angle, but Nibra actually pops it out to a spot that might make it easier for him to shoot. Bump on Nibra. Doesn't culminate into anything. Winner of this goes to the main event. That's right. Loser is sent home, Aegeus. Chat saw that you had a nice sweep in your qualifying match, coming off a tough one against Wisty. That was probably refreshing. Jay, ball to air dribble. Mechanics are solid with Jay. And he will wave dash, pop it for a fourth. Jay on his way to getting another game 5 for the Feer stream. And you know what? We appreciate it so much. We love that we don't have to pad videos. We're hella tilted. That could be tough. I imagine hella tired as well. Jay taking off the map. Fortunately, Nibra catching the ball, tapping it the wrong way, so he's not really able to get a quick shot off the demo. To play it from midfield instead, Jay able to lob it away. It's a 4-3 game, so not a lot of offense has been coming out. Maybe Jay will be able to hold Nibra back. Nibra's going to play a possession back into his own corner. Jay, the fake challenge, never really entertained by Nibra. Oh, Nibra able to sneak it underneath. Just like that, Jay trying in the final moments to pre-jump potential flick or a pop by Nibra. Maybe he's going to take it into an air dribble. Nibra reacts perfectly, instantly pulling away from the ball as soon as Jay jumps, letting it roll and hit the ground. Going underneath, Jay, he says, I'll take my lead right back. Thank you very much. I had a 1-goal lead, and I would prefer to keep it. "11 seconds. Will we have yet another Game 5? Have I casted for NA exclusively Game 5s? Forky Diaz went to Game 5. Well, let's wait and see before Nibra potentially wins it. Nibra has a decent carry here. Certainly turn it around. Flicks it over Jay. Jay, the bump. That should be enough. There it is. Game 5. So have I casted Game 5 in every single game? Let's think. Forky Diaz went Game 5. Then we watched Forky Wisty, which I believe also went Game 5. And then now we watched Aegeus Wisty, which I think went Game 5, right? And now we're Nibra J, which went Game 5. So we had a long day, I would say. Specifically because North America just wants to keep going to Game 5. One last Game 5. Chat, let's turn it around. All right, here's what we do, chat. We're tired. We've been grinding. That ends now. Maximum energy, chat. It's Game 5. Game 5, Nibra and Jay. Chat, you better turn up your typing fingers. Slamming that chatting emote every second you can, because we have one last game left on the docket. Jay and Nibra all day long have been working for their opportunity to play in the main event. Nibra from Team Power, Jay from Team Prestige, two players who play against each other all the time in the 3v3 scene. Both of them working to become top RLCS players. Certainly want to come out on top in this 1v1 matchup. Jamlets, another 100 bits. A great day indeed. Jay will strike first in a match in which Jay lost a game 14-2 with multiple minutes left on the clock. He certainly has regained here in the past couple games and has himself an early lead. The pinch, nice recovery from Nibra. The wave dash off the 50. And we once again have a tied game. Wow, that was actually kind of nasty. The 50 challenge kind of launched him back straight into the wave dash. Very clean. Jay cannot force this one through off the kickoff. Nibra cannot force it on the counter either. So this possession will take a little bit longer. Jay's got open space. Nibra waiting at the midfield line. Flick does not make it over the top of Nibra. Nice dodge of the demo. He couldn't win the race. These guys are so equal in every aspect. Jay somehow pre-flipping into that boost. Now he's taking it for a full field dribble. He wants a clip to finish off Nibra. Nibra pre-jumping, able to clear it away. Kind of getting from the shooting perspective of the play in order to redirect it. Man, these counters, they just keep throwing them at each other. Just barely are able to save each other's shots away. Jay has been stuck in net here a bit. There's only a couple pads to work with, but he's been handling it well. He's got to take a trip around some boost pads now. And Nibra, the bounce dribble, trying to bump Jay, and it works. Nibra second. Jay forced to give space to Nibra after needing to pick up boost, and Nibra will milk that space for everything it's worth as he brings it in for a bump against Jay. Jay fake kickoff and a tap over Nibra. I can't imagine a world in which Nibra makes it back to this unless Jay just misses wide, which he does not. 2-2. 3 minutes left on the clock. 3 minutes left of Rocket League in today's stream. Chat, who do you want joining the main event? We know Paranoiding wants to spam the zebra for Nibra. What a save from Jay. Tapping it off the post and somehow giving it an angle to keep it out. Nibra will score still, though. Jay only buying himself a moment of time. We know Jay Fano has been rooting for Jay the Way this whole time. Only one fandom can come out on top. Only one player, Jay. Tap to himself. Lots of tapping of the ball, not lots of shooting of the ball. It was never headed to the net in the first place, and Nibra will counter it for a fourth. Cannot be tapping so many touches off the back wall without creating something out of it. Jay, kickoff goal. What a snipe! An absolute snipe for his third. This is not an easy kickoff goal to get. You have to get up, make a strong touch. Nibra is saving enough boost to save anything reasonable, but that was not reasonable. Jay placing it too well. It's power hour for Nibra. Yes, chat, I can see that you are regaining energy as well. Your comments have started to become absolutely brilliant. Jay trying to play this into his own corner. Just made a big mistake. The throw out, what a saves. Personally, if you ask me, I think great pass was more appropriate in this situation. But you can always what a save yourself. Champ 3 versus Champ 3. Chat, everyone scold Bonds, who doesn't understand that Nibra is literally a top 100 player. But they have been playing long enough. Is there a world in which they deteriorated to Champ 3? I don't think so. They're stepping it up here. Champ 3 versus Champ 3. Exactly. That's a perfect chatting Evo. Minute 40. The soccer fans in the stands chanting for their favorite players. Nibra, a big miss, but he's able to land cleanly on the wall, stick with the play. Now Jay's got tons of space. Very crucial moment in this game. Jay, space on the field to do whatever he wants. Can he break down Nibra and reduce the gap? Doesn't look like he can, at least on the first touch. This time he's lucked himself into a nice air dribble, which we know him to be good at. He tries to go low 50, and Nibra covers it. Nice adjustment by him to notice Jay was taking it low. Jay has this save on the strong clear. Tries to play a speedy counter, but not going to be able to. The pressure is on Jay right now. We are in a full-on clockwise rotation. The ball refusing to go anywhere but around the map the way a clock would. This casting is becoming immaculate. The best game ever. 45 seconds. 2 goals for Jay. Needs to get this over the top of Nibra. Hasn't been able to do so. The free flip will extend it past Nibra, but will cost him all his boost. The 50. Oh no, Nibra's going to have the race win here and is going to get a 6th. 6-3. GG's. Jay doesn't even want to try and win 3 kickoffs. He doesn't feel good about these kickoffs against Nibra today. And certainly it was possible. 30 seconds, 3 goals. We have seen crazier things. But Jay has had enough. It's been a long day. He is going to tip his cap to the 1v1 veteran. Nibra will join his Team Power teammates qualifying for the main events, and we'll see him on Friday.